Hi, and welcome to Cat Run Figures. I'm your host, Caitlin, and today is Wednesday, which can only mean one thing. It's New Comic Book Wednesday. So, I got my polls, show you off what exactly I'm going to be reading this week, what exactly I just picked up new in stores. First off, let's start off with the Marvel. I'm going to start with Deadpool number 23. You gotta love Deadpool. Deadpool's always a good book to pick up. Next on the Marvel train is The Unworthy Thor, number 2. So Beta Ray Bill is going to be helping out Thor and trying to find the ultimate hammer. So excited to see where that goes. I did review the first issue of that on an earlier episode, so check that out if you haven't already. Next is Nova, number 1. Okay, so small confession, I don't know a ton about the older Nova runs, but you know what? I felt like this might be a good place to jump in. So we'll see. We'll see. And if I like it, I might review it. I haven't read it yet. Next, let's start in with the DC, which I have a ton of DC, with Superman number 12. So this is the first part of the Super Monster run of the comics. I read through this. I couldn't resist with that cover. Superman fights Frankenstein is the best way to put it. So watch out for the review for it. It was amazing. That's all I have to say. Next, I picked up Harley Quinn number 9. So look at this cover and then look at the variant cover. I'm a huge Wizard of Oz fan, and I'm a huge Harley fan, so definitely I had to get both these covers. Come on now. Alright, so we get to deal with a bunch of craziness. We get to deal with her and her daydreams, her with a head injury. Red Tool's in it, which I love Red Tool. Also, watch out for my review of this because this ties into an upcoming arc of Harley that I'm definitely going to be reviewing. So watch out for that review. And next is Justice League number 10. Okay, I'm a little behind on my Justice League. It's not really a book that is 100% it needs to be read right now, so I'm a couple issues behind, I'm not going to lie. But you know what? The first arc kind of sucked. The second arc was kind of... So, we'll see. We'll see. Next is Aquaman number 12. The Deluge, part 1. So, comment below and tell me if you'd like me to review this or not. I haven't read it yet, but looks awesome. I'm excited. I loved that cover. Next is Green Arrow number 12, The Emerald Outlaw, part 1. Love the cover. I had to get it, you know. It's Green Arrow. Love Green Arrow. I love what they're doing right now with the Green Arrow storylines. Next is Batman number 12. This is the continuation of the I Am Suicide storyline. If you haven't read the earlier issues, I wouldn't jump right into that because you're going to be missing a bunch, but Batman's a great book. Pick it up. Next is Nightwing number 10. This is Bloodhaven part 1. So the thing that is so amazing about this is he's returning home. He's going back to Bloodhaven. I haven't read it yet, but I'm super excited to see where it goes. So look out for the review of that. Next is Midnighter and Apollo, number 3. So I reviewed the first 2 issues of this. I'm loving this little mini-series. I love Midnighter. I love Apollo. I want them to get more books. I want them to have a continuing story after this. This is a mini. So if you'd like for there to be more Midnighter and Apollo books, I suggest you pick this up. I suggest you pick up the 2 issues before this. But you know what? Look out for the review of this. It was a great book. I did read this first thing as soon as I got my comics, so that just goes to show you. Next, DC Young Animals, Shade the Changing Girl, number 3. So I haven't read this yet. But I did review the first 2 issues on my channel, so look out for this review. I am enjoying where this is going. I'd like to know more answers about it. I'd love to see more explained. I'm enjoying it so far, so look out for this review. And next, I picked up Image's Motor Crush #1. I have to admit I was a little on the fence as to whether or not to pick this up because of the creative team behind it. They're very... Okay, so Fletcher's very hit or miss with me. I feel like you either really love the book that he's working on or it's just kind of yeah. I wasn't a huge fan of what he did with Batgirl. I mean, some of it was good, and then some of it was just kind of like, really you had to make Babs a hipster. You had to make her look like she was 16 years old. You really had to do that. But you know, a lot of people really enjoy that. I love what he did with Kimberly in Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Pink, that mini series. And I don't know, I liked the cover. I'm loving a lot of what Image is doing right now. I figured it was good for a first issue, nothing else. Give it a shot. It's got a pretty kind of cool concept behind it. I know it's really racery and buttery. Also, it's got a strong female African American lead, so that's something to give a check out too. Yeah, so tell me, what'd you pick up this new Comic Book Wednesday? Give me a like if you like this video. Comment below and tell me if you picked up any of these books or if I missed out on anything that I need to go back to pick up for. Also, comment and tell me if any of these that I didn't talk about in my top picks for the week, any of these you'd like to see reviews on. I might do a review of Motor Crush if I really like it. I might do a review of a couple of the others if I really like them. But you know what? Comment below and tell me what you'd like to see on this channel. Yeah, so subscribe to my channel for more comic book content, or check out any of my older videos I have up for offer here on Cat Run Figures. Like I said, I have reviewed a number of the previous issues for these books. Yeah, so that's it for this episode of Cat Run Figures. I'm your host, Caitlin. Bye!